I didn't get to finish my MrBeast rant, so I'd like to do that real quick. And this is the last thing I'll say about it. He put out a video 13 days ago with Wall Street Journal. It was an interview asking him different questions. Where did the name MrBeast come from? What happened to Jim? All this bullshit, all about this money. And one clip of it has been going quite viral. It's on Twitter with over a single quote tweet of his quote has 100,000 likes. The original quote on Twitter has 55,000 likes. We're talking a total of 30 million views for this one quote. Here it is. It's a Dexerto quote. MrBeast revealed that he has negative money in his bank account. Quote, no one ever believes anything I say because they're like, you're a billionaire. And I'm like, that's net worth. I'm borrowing money. That's how little money I have. This is a direct quote from MrBeast. Bro is just with a smile on his face trying to convince, it must only be for children, but he is saying it like adults are going to be convinced of it to hide the fact that he is a billionaire and try to maintain relatability. MrBeast, it's okay that you are a billionaire. Stop lying. No one must be around him telling him, dog, you look like a fool when you do this. And I'll prove it to you right now. Here is the interview. Here is the interview where that quote is from. Because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to trust the quote. I'm going to go watch the interview to see what he actually said. All right, ready? Here's what he actually said.
Being a paper billionaire. Why do you choose to operate that way?
It's funny talking about my personal finances because no one ever believes anything I say. So, I mean.
Because you are a little manipulative weasel. This interview question you're about to answer is manipulative and it is weaselly. So when you say no one believes you, it's because this answer, bro, is so weaselly and it's so easily disproven. It shows that whoever is signing off on the things you say does not give a fuck.
Because they're like, you're a billionaire. I'm like, that's net worth. I have negative money right now. I'm borrowing money. That's how.
Dude, that's what billionaires do. What you are describing, what the ultra rich do to disguise their wealth on paper so they pay less back to the government. You are literally doing what the most evil elite do to maintain that level of money. First off, it's okay for him to be like, yeah, I do all the things that all the billionaires do, whatever. But the conclusion he is saying this, and the conclusion he is drawing from it, what he is trying to illustrate to the audience is, I don't have money like you guys think I do. I'm broke. I'm borrowing money. That conclusion is an outright lie. It is a lie to maintain relatability, to still seem like he's a normal human, to not get classified along with other billionaires because billionaire evil. I'm not billionaire. I'm just like you. He is lying. He has enough money to do whatever he wants whenever he wants. But on paper, this is what billionaires do so they don't get taxed out the ass.
You're a billionaire. I'm like, that's net worth. I have negative money right now.
Yes, but the real question is, if you had this level of money, wouldn't you do it too? Yes, but I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't go on a Wall Street Journal interview and go, I'm actually negative money. I would be like, yeah. I wouldn't pretend like I'm broke. MrBeast does this weird song and dance of, I'm actually broke. I don't know why he does it. I don't know who he thinks he's fooling. It hurts his credibility. Whoever's giving him the green light to speak like this, it melts my brain that he role plays broke while being a billionaire. I don't know other billionaires who do this. I want you to know, chat, if I was a billionaire, 100%, I'd be jumping through every hoop to make sure none of my money makes it to the government. Of course I would, because I'm an evil, greedy bastard. But I would not then turn to the audience and go, guys, I'm just like you. I'd be like, of course I'm not like you. I'm on my super yacht, okay? Don't even look at me. I'm so rich. Blow me, all right?
Borrowing money. That's how little money I have. Technically, everyone watching this video has more money than me.
Fuck you, mister! Bro, honestly, with my whole ass, go fuck yourself. Who are you surrounding yourself with that lets you say shit like that? How could you possibly think saying that is a good idea? Bro, that is the most clownish thing I've ever heard someone say. Honestly, everyone watching, you guys have more money than me. Bro, I'm not the IRS. You don't have to lie this heavy to me, bro.
I'm borrowing money. That's how little money I have. Technically, everyone watching this video has more money than me in their bank account if you subtract the equity value of my company, which doesn't buy me McDonald's in the morning or whatever. But yeah, why do I choose to keep it that way? It's not, I don't know. I just don't really think of it. I wake
Liar. That's not true. You don't choose to keep it that way because you don't think about it. It's for tax evasion purposes. It's to stay as rich as humanly possible. You're lying. You're not keeping your money out of your bank account because you don't really think about it. You're doing it because you have a really, really talented team of tax dudes and dudettes, all right, who work their asses off to keep billionaires like you billionaires. You are lying, bro. You are lying, bro.
up, I just work.
Tax avoidance, not evasion, but yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry, not evasion, yes.
And
I'm not making any legal claims on him.
why do I choose to keep it that way? It's not, I don't know. I just don't really think of it. I wake up, I just work, and I don't know. I'm just so busy working. I don't really.
Why do you lie about this, bro? Why did you post a video of you getting a supercar BMW, but then you took it down? Why did you hide that video? Because you didn't want people to know you were spending money frivolously. You don't want people to realize you have money like that, bro. You don't, but you do, but you don't want people to realize it. Why, though?
About my personal bank account, if that makes sense. I'm just laser focused on, making the greatest videos possible and building the business as big as possible.
What has been your biggest personal?
Okay, okay. Now here's the here is where my dick falls out onto the floor, and I'm just like, who lets this man behave this stupid? Okay, I didn't even skip in the video. Look at the segments with my mouse. Jimmy's personal finances, immediately after Jimmy's biggest personal splurge. Jimmy just said, and I quote, "You watching, you have more money in your bank account than I do." Those are his words. He now gets asked what's his biggest personal splurge. I'm gonna blow my shit off clean. Listen to this.
Making the greatest videos possible and building the business as big as possible.
What has been your biggest personal splurge?
One time, my fiance, she was studying in the UK, and I really wanted to see her. I don't live near a major airport, so I have to drive 2 hours to an airport to then take a layover to get to places because our airport's so small. One time, I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna rent a private jet and fly to her because I really want to see her. But if I don't,
you're just like me, Jimmy. Do you remember when you said that fucking 30 seconds ago? Who trained you? Who trained you? Who trained you, bro? What are you talking about?
I don't rent a PJ. I literally just can't make it work because a PJ flight's 8 hours, whereas like commercial would be like 19 there and back. It's like so much wasted time, and that was probably like $150,000.
I'm broke, dude. I'm broke, you guys. You don't understand. I'm broke. I don't have like money to spend on McDonald's in the morning. I'm broke. 150,000? Oh well, yeah, I have that if I need it, but I'm broke. This made me want to tear my hair out. At least it was for an emergency. His fiance missed him. Oh, exactly, right? And by the way, I want you to think about this for a second, chat. I miss my fiance, so I want to see her as a surprise. If you think that's if he was willing to drop $150K on that, think about everything else in his life that he must be going crazy on that he's not sharing because it would make him too unrelatable. To be able to drop $150K to see your fiance as a surprise, I want you to know when he sits here and says, "I drive a Honda." No, you don't. No, you don't. You're lying. You're lying. And I want to be also clear. I don't think that he's rich, so he has to tell us everything, right? I don't think he needs to share with us what kind of car he drives. I don't think he needs to share with us how much his house costs. I don't think he needs to do any of that, right? But if you're gonna be like, I want privacy in my private life, so I don't need to share all that with you, then don't go on interviews and go, "Guys, I'm broke. Guys, I'm broke." What do you mean? I don't have any money. I don't have any money. What? I would totally respect him way more if he was like, "Hey, I don't want to share much about my personal finances. Obviously, MrBeast is doing very well, but obviously I don't want to go into detail about it. I've splurged. I like to save money where I can." It's that he goes in these interviews, acts poor, and then through the cracks, you can just see how much of a liar he is. And it makes me go, well, why act poor then? What kind of car do you drive? The only car I personally owned, so Gamersubs gave me like a company car, the Porsche. Don't even have it anymore. It's with them. It needed repairs and I never got it back. I need to get a tattoo. That's a whole different thing. The only car I personally own is a BMW X7. It's an SUV BMW. I bought it a few years ago. That is my car. It's my only car. It's not a weekend car. That's my car. I drive it. It holds enough people when we need to bring a bunch of crew and cameras to LA. That's why I bought an SUV. I'm kind of sick of it though, because it's kind of big for just, if I'm running to the store, it's a big ass car. I have a GTI. That was my very first car that I wrapped for the hentai video. Still have that. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter though, but here's the thing. I don't have to answer that question because I'm not role playing a different tax bracket to you guys. My sub count is still public. You know what I mean? Like I'm not role playing. I'm doing well. Right? I'm not 150K on a PJ doing well. That 150K would be the largest single purchase I would have ever made. And it would be, if I was going to spend 150K on something, it better be a business expense for some sort of massive project with a lot of return. There's no way. Anyway, the point being, he made all that bullshit of, I splurged. Okay, so then I decided, not related to catching MrBeast, a video popped up on my page that said how I made the most expensive video yet, Beast Games behind the scenes. And I'm like, okay, I love production BTS stuff. Let me watch this. 2 minutes in to the BTS. I want you to pay close attention. MrBeast is about to arrive on set for his show. You ready? This is in Las Vegas. He lives in North Carolina. Here we go. You ready?
4 countries. They're building 9 other episodes, and this is the moment where it starts to feel real.
I'm done. Bro, why are you so comfortable role playing, but then being this retarded and loose with this is on your channel, Jimmy. What are you doing, bro? Listen, I am not even as based as these people online. I don't care that you fly private. Brother, if I was a billionaire, I'd fly fucking private too. But it's the fact that you go online and pretend. You're lying, bro. I actually splurged and went to see my fiance. It was about 150K. That's the biggest purchase I've ever made. Dog, you fly private. We all know you fly private. Of course you fly private. Why you playing games, bro? Why you acting poor? We know you're a billionaire. I just don't get it. Who does he even think he's fooling? Because there's no way. You might say he's trying to fool children. The kids who watch MrBeast videos are not going to watch the Wall Street Journal interview. I'm losing my mind. Bro, stop. He's going to have you bronze into a statue. But first off, I don't know. I think Jimmy is chronically online. I don't think he's seen any of my shit. But if he does, if this clip somehow reaches him, genuinely, dog, why do you go on the Wall Street Journal and cosplay as broke? Oh, I've splurged on a private jet once, but then you put out someone, his bozo producer, Tyler, tell him to stop doing this. At least if you're gonna pretend that getting a PJ is a splurge expense for you, maybe cut this out of the video. Bro, it's fucking 2 minutes in. You're getting off the PJ casually. I've been on a private jet one time. It was paid for by Amaranth's team. She flew out some of the contestants for her show from LA. I drove to LA because I'm not going to miss out on the private jet. Let me tell you something right now. There is a way to get onto a private jet and off of a private jet if you're not used to it. All right? This man is exiting this private jet like he's used to it. Let me tell you, when me and Slime got on that private jet, it was backpack on. Wow, getting off the jet. Now this is nice. There's a car to pick us up. No. This man is getting off the PJ like, I'm tired. I just got here. Hands on. Look at him. That's not how you exit a private jet if you splurt. Wubby's jealous. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Every human on planet Earth wants to be rich. So let's drop that, right? But I don't sit here and make 3-hour streams saying, why is that person richer than me? Why do I target MrBeast? He's one of the only billionaires I've ever seen so publicly and brazenly trying to pretend that he's not. I've never, it's a behavior I don't think I've seen with someone of this financial status. You don't see other billionaires trying to fake it and fake it this poorly. It's maybe there are some faking it and they do it so well we don't notice. He is faking it so poorly. It's insane. Imagine if Bezos acted like this. I would criticize him too. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Anyway, I had to get this rant out. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe 2 minutes into his BTS, bro hops off a PJ after going on the Wall Street Journal going, I've splurged before on a PJ. Elon does. Elon used to. Maybe he does. I didn't know Elon pretended to be broke. Maybe he does. And if he does, that's really fucking cringe. The only thing when I think of Elon Musk, can I be honest with you? When I think of Elon Musk, I picture him on a yacht with that weird belly. You know what I mean? That weird, like, strange belly gut that he has on the yacht. And I'm like, that man's not pretending to not be on a yacht with a weird billionaire belly, right? And maybe they are that way. And maybe I'm just more in tune with MrBeast because it's more directly related to the content I consume. It's not political. It's YouTuber stuff. But again, I'm not trying to get into anything other than that at this point. He tried pretending to be a Diablo player. I do remember that. And hey, that was really fucking cringe too. Anyway, that's my MrBeast rant. I'm open. I'm actually severely open to hearing anyone who has a different opinion on this than me. Am I missing something? When I get this passionate about something, I'm like, man, am I just barking up a tree that I'm alone on here? Like, am I missing something? Why is he doing this? Why does he just go out there in these interviews with a straight face and lie like this? I just don't get it.